Hello, my name is Dr. Martin Hoffman of Euroflow UK, and I'd like to introduce you to the Chromaflow column series. This is a series of chromatography columns, pilot and production scale, from 180mm to 2 meters in diameter. The columns incorporate a patented pack-unpack system, which allows them to be packed and unpacked without any dismantling. This ensures that media can be completely enclosed in all its pipelines, thereby eliminating any exposure to operators or the environment of spent slurry, spent media. It also allows complete automation of the packing and unpacking process. This makes reproducibility excellent from pack to pack. There are 4 sub-series in the Chromaflow plastic line. These are firstly the CFFP, the completely fixed bed length column, no adjustment on bed height. Bed lengths are available at 200mm and 500mm as standard. Other lengths are available on request. This column is packed by flow only and will give excellent columns using soft and semi-rigid gels. This we will demonstrate during the program. The pressure rating of the CFFP range is 3 bar. Secondly, the CFVP. This column has a small adjustment, 40mm, to tighten down the bed slightly after flow packing. Pressure rating 3 bar, bed lengths the same as the CFFP. The CFVP is more useful for rigid media. The third type is the CVP. This one has 200mm adjustment to allow the column to be used for a range of bed heights. Pressure rating 3 bar again, and the bed lengths are from 200mm to 1 meter. And finally, the CEB. This is a specific column designed for expanded or fluidized bed work. This column allows direct injection into the bed by bypassing the sinter. Also, a unique top cell allows removal of cell debris and lipids without unpacking the column or removing the top sinter. The bed length is variable from 150 to 700mm using a hydraulically driven piston. All the columns in the plastic range use sanitary flow paths for packing, unpacking and running, and Ladish type fittings are standard. The whole column and all the lines can be cleaned in place. In the stainless steel series, they can be steamed in place. Now this is a CFVP series column, a CFVP 800. The internal diameter is 800mm and the column's maximum working pressure is 3 bar. This column has a bed length of 280 to 320mm. Now the designation CFVP refers to Chromaflow fixed cell on the bottom end and variable on the top end. For most soft and semi-rigid gels, a CFFP, the completely fixed column, is appropriate. The CFVP can be used in a CFFP mode. And in our experience, tightening down a soft gel after flow packing one of these columns does not improve its efficiency or peak symmetry, so it's most applicable for the more rigid gels. So today we'll demonstrate packing this column with a soft gel in the CFFP mode. Chromaflow columns use a patented nozzle to inject the slurry into the column. Slurry can be injected into the top nozzle or the bottom nozzle. These nozzles, during cleaning in place, double as very efficient spray balls. you'll notice the column is considerably shorter than others. This is because the top piston doesn't have to be adjustable and doesn't have to be removed to fill the column with slurry. This negates the need for overhead lifting gear, except during annual or major maintenance. So, a column such as this size can be ran in a walk-in fume cupboard. All the processed fluids, media and slurry can be completely enclosed in pipework and closed vessels. Now, to the column. You can see the nozzle here in its packed position. Media is pumped in through these ports. This position is used in the fluidized bed, expanded bed type columns to inject unclarified liquids that would normally block the mesh. And here, in the unpacked position, media is pumped out of the column through the annular exit beneath the nozzles. And here, in the running position, which also doubles as a cleaning in place position for all the slurry lines. The System 800 is a packing station consisting of a slurry pump and valving to enable the user to pack and unpack the column with ease, just by turning valves. This one is a manual system, which of course can be automated. Now today, we'll pack by injecting slurry into a deionized water-filled column via the bottom nozzle. We'll now pack the column. You can see that initially media fills the column in a chaotic fashion. The excess slurry solvent leaves the column via the top sinter, and soon, within 3 or 4 minutes, media builds up on the top sinter. The pressure used for this pack is 1 bar. "30 minutes later, the column is packed. We then retract the nozzle to its running position and clean in place the nozzle flow paths. The column is now ready to run. For the more rigid gels, the bed can be tightened down if necessary. HETPs achieved on this agarose gel were reproducibly around 200 micron, with peak symmetries of 1.1 and less. The gel has a mean particle size of around 100 micron. These results were obtained without any mechanical compression. In fact, when we did compress the bed, it made no difference to the HETP. To unpack, unpacking liquid, in this case water, is sprayed through both bottom and top nozzles to break up the bed. Finally, a complete clean-in-place routine is carried out on the column, and it is now ready for repacking or storage. Prior to the next pack, the column can be cleaned with clean-in-place solutions without any dismantling, using the nozzles as spray balls.
Dismantling the column is simple due to the small number of component parts. Here we see the column dismantled. Here is the end cell flow design. Here the nozzle assembly. You can see the outer annulus by which the mobile phase enters the column. The inner annulus takes waste slurry. All seals are square section and sanitary. We hope that you've enjoyed this demonstration. If you would like to see a demonstration for yourself or require further information, please contact Euroflow on telephone or fax on 01 453 821040 from the UK or 441453 821040 from Europe. In the United States, please contact Chromaflow on telephone 615 622 2824 or on fax 612 622 1329. Thank you for your attention.